Capricorns, what's good? And welcome to the sanctuary. I am your intuitive reader, Ray of Light, also known as Empress Raven. And if you are a newcomer, welcome. And if you are a adamant follower and supporter, I appreciate all of your love, all of your positive energy, all of your likes, all of your comments, all your subscribes, all the shares. Continue to spread love and send love our way as we are setting the intention to continuously grow. All right, so Capricorns, let's step into the month of September. This is going to be your monthly reading. And the minute I started tapping into your energy, I started singing Santa Baby. So I'm shuffling the cards and I'm really in some Santa Baby. I really been a really good girl. Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. That's how I'm singing. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like I would love a new red convertible. So it's just like the energy surrounding Capricorns right now is very much on some like sitting in the lap of the universe, like, you know, just really surrendering to that relationship with the universe and in just full receptive mode, like making my list, checking it twice, who's been good to me, who's been in my life, who's here that's been holding me down, who's been, you know, making sure I'm good and straight. Those are my people. And if you've been naughty, if I'm it's just like taking stock. If you haven't been serving me, you know, goodbye with that. And that can be in the terms of people and relationships, state of mind, thoughts. Just take it where it resonates, where it applies, whether it's with people, whether it's with different thoughts, whatever the situation is most resonant with you. Okay. And so like, yeah, it's this just very energy, this very strong energy of just abundance and like receiving, like trusting and like, hey, I want this. Okay, here you go. And it's like, hurry down the chimney tonight. Like, it's already coming. Like, you know, as a kid on the night of Christmas that no matter what, you was going to get something. You know, some of us fortunately did come from that, but you know, not to tap on the emotions of others that didn't experience it in its traditional form, but with the energy of like Santa Claus, you know. And then it's that, and the truth of, you know, spirit providing all of your needs. Okay. And it's just like knowing that and just being in full receptive mode. So I thank you so much, Spirit, for supporting this reading. What do we have for the Capricorns at this time? I'm just going to get 3 cards that are supporting this reading right now to help further play on what I'm intuitively feeling. That has popped out. That popped out in, be sure to watch the full moon in Pisces reading, because one of the cards supporting your reading is the energy of, you know, our overall message for this current transit. So you're in alignment with the moon for sure. But make sure you go watch that reading to see how that applies to you. That Pisces reading is very resonant to the Capricorns. Okay, well this is giving, I don't know how this is playing into my song. Oh! That's where you're headed, to that level of surrender. You're it's a process. The process. Capricorn is in the process. You're on the path to alignment. Okay, because supporting your energy right now for this month, we have Unfinished Symphony. And to me, Capricorns, this is all about that prosperity message. What have you started that you need to finish? What commitments have you allowed to fall to the wayside due to the energy of fear, being unorganized, being ungrounded, that has you in any form of hiccups with you? This is the fine-tuning the process. Go back to the process stage. Remember I just said you're in the process. This is the processing. You know when you cooking a rasta pasta and you got all the things in it, You got to prep all the things before you can bring it all together. And what brings it all together in harmony, in sweet symphony, to when you first bite it, it just melts in your mouth. It's the process, because you took your time chopping the vegetables. You took your time cooking that shrimp. You took your time boiling them noodles and seasoning and whipping up that sauce. You took your time with each part of the process. So by the time you brought it together, it was a complete it was chef's kiss. Okay, that Santa baby, that milk and honey, the land of milk and honey, is on the other side. But you gotta finish strong and start strong. And the middle ground, stay strong, because we have the energy of never-ending story. This has to end. This is what has to go. This is what's stopping your sweet symphony and short-changing, jake breaking. This is the jake break. This is the jake break, the never-ending story. This is the jake break between you and the land of milk and honey. The story that you keep telling yourself about yourself, that's 9 times out of 10 a story of confusion, 9 times out of 10 a story of lack, 9 times out of 10 a story of past occurrences that you keep continuously bringing to you in the present because of what you wish you woulda, coulda, shoulda did. The never-ending story of, I don't think I'm gonna ever end up with this, or I want that longing. Keep in mind that we're dealing with this Venus opposing Saturn. That fulfillment, the fulfillment, baby, comes through the passion of the art, the passion of the works, the passion that you indulge in and merge with to complete whatever it is that your journey is calling you to produce, bring forward, manifest, and be one with. Because there's a lot of people that are depending on you. Your light shining is helping a lot of other people. So this never-ending story of, I ain't good enough, I should have did this, or why so-and-so had to do me like that, or I don't know, I'm not ready, I need some more of this, I need some more of that. These stories that you make your truth from a place of lack, from a place of low self-esteem, it gotta go. It don't feel good no more, and it's not serving you. Because, honey, Santa baby, spirit is like, baby, I got it all. So hurry down the chimney. Align with the vortex so you can get all the stuff coming down the chimney tonight. And I kid you not, I keep seeing rainbows. I'm a Capricorn sun, by the way. Capricorn stallion. Period. But yeah. Okay, little seagoat. Finish. We in the process. September is letting you know milk and honey is here this month. Finish what you started. Let go of this song. I can go about, I can pull off this all day, but let's get to the specifics. And I'm going to save, what I'm being told is this is your overall, your ending message. Okay, I'm not to pull another card about the Wisdom of Oracle deck and to read this towards the end. So hold this milk and honey. Hold the image of milk and honey to your heart, because that's what's going to be supporting us through this. Okay. So let's get deeper into it. How's Capricorn looking right now? What's at the center of the reading right now? What energy is at the center of the reading for Capricorn? Ace of Swords came out in reverse. So it's the need for you, Capricorn, to be in the energy of optimism. Okay? To hold, to see beyond this physical space and allow your intuition to guide you towards this opportunity that's present, this new state of mind. Okay? It's this choosing to not see the bigger picture. It's choosing to not clear your space. You know what it is? It's the lack of taking care of self. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your mind. And part of taking care of your mind is grounding. As an earth sign, I know a lot of people possibly think that, you know, earth signs, they be so like here, But no, it takes some time. A lot of wisdom is bestowed upon the Capricorn. So it's a lot of intuitiveness, naturally psychic abilities. You know what I'm saying? So you could possibly be going through some psychic attacks or things of the mind, like things attacking your mind that's making it harder for you to actually be present in one with this moment, so you can see the opportunities that are present. Okay, and I'm being told, like, right now your mind is truly searching for that silver lining, being in a space to where you know it's time to initiate a new way of thinking, but it's also not the easiest, or you haven't been able to find what it exactly is that you need to do to go about getting there. Okay, so what's crossing you? Because this is a challenge for the Capricorns. What's crossing Capricorns at this time? The Three of Pentacles. And you know, being so focused on the destination opposed to the journey could be what's crossing in this Three of Pentacles energy, because it is that hard worker energy. It's that building. It's that everything coming together, and you can see it happening. Okay, but as it's happening, being so focused on attracting the tribe, or being so focused on putting all the pieces together, that you're not really seeing the opportunity for where your perspective can be enhanced at this time. So it's like possibly putting your networking abilities or your relationship sector in a different perspective will serve you. Oh, my bad. 2 cards came out. As the plot thickens. This is turned into an episode as the world turns. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands crossing at this time. And that is, you know, this Nine of Wands is just giving me the energy of seeing. I can't see the forest for the trees, you know? Like, you've been taking good action towards building this. But at times, your mental space is what knocks you out of alignment. It's that energy of, you know what, Capricorns, you are in this space of massaging out thoughts that no longer serve you as you attune yourself to more of a law of attraction, more of a frequency that better serves, you know, full-blown affirmative action. But at times, it's the mind, it's your mental, it's the, we got the Ace of Swords coming up right up under the never-ending story. It's that. It's you pigeonholing yourself in your mind. Even though on the outside, you are making things happen. You're making things happen for yourself. No one knows what you're battling in the mental space, or the level of energy that is taking you to mentally stay one with, you know, the energy of surrender. You know, and it's the energy of truly believing that you can have that. Okay, Capricorn. It's actually believing that you are deserving and that you can actually have that life of that 10 of Cups life, that any and all things and everything. That's what continues to pull you back and out of a space of for sureness. It's the energy of, like I said, but what if, and you knock yourself out of that vibration, out of that good affirmative action, by always tapping back to this damn never-ending story. Heard you. So what's at the root of this? What's at the root? Gotta find your way back. Gotta get out your way. What's at the root? Show me one card. What's at the root of the things, the root of the situation at hand for Capricorn? The Fool. Surrender. Like, matter, baby, is becoming more clear now because, like I said, you have to surrender to sitting in the universe's lap. So you can truly rewire your subconscious mind to forget the never-ending story of all the bad shit that you keep actively bringing into your level of attraction bubble. You keep bringing that to your current reality while also putting in the work, while also putting in the action that supports your milk and honey, but you foolishly keep holding on to this never-ending story. So the root of it is the fool. Like, baby, surrender. Start. Just live. Just do. Just be. Be. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. So what's the past energy? How we got here? Because I'm feeling like some folks that had to keep going fucked up, and they can't let it go. And it's just like, I'm so used to, having yourself already fine-tuned to expecting the worst from other people, because people just don't be as solid. And it's just like knowing that you're gonna, just forever being in that mode of possibly being everything for everyone else and not really seeing or giving anyone the grace or a level of optimism to actually come into your life and be all the things for you that you are for other people. It'd be like that, Capricorn. And I think that's what has gotten you here, the past energy of just, relationship trajectory, whether it's on business, relationship, or business or personal, it's the trajectory. The Queen of Wands reverse is what got us here. And it's that, and to me, the Queen of Wands reverse is that energy of inactiveness, is that someone that's just not, let me read that, because Queen of Wands, I'm off the bat just wanting to tap into that energy to see what it's like reverse. Queen of Wands reverse is being in that state of, okay, it goes back to our self-confidence. Lack of self-confidence. Lack of, just resilience and strength. The energy of being self-assured. Like I said, the energy of being inactive, because you're more so stunted by that never-ending story. No one knows that you are thinking about yourself like this. No one knows that this is the story that you are telling yourself about yourself. Because on Front Street, you about that action, you about that life you building, you doing, your life looks so da-da-da-da. But no one knows the mental anguish that you have put yourself through. And it's time out for that. That energy is what's gotten you here. Which is his right middle, and this landed under Unfinished Symphony. This is why you stop finishing projects. This is why you stop going all in on yourself. This is why you don't show up for yourself. This is why you don't show up for your passions, because your self-confidence, your level of resilience, your level of strength and inner power. Just think of that strength card. It hasn't been up to par. Contrary to what others may believe, due to the fact that you can continue to still be in action, be seen, be on Front Street, even if it's not truly a representation of your full self. Because you understand, with Capricorn, you giving 70% compared to the average 70% is still surpassing. So people could barely realize when you're not in your game, because you be so much on your game, And this is what this lack of self-confidence in yourself and in your projects and your dream fulfilled is what has the song continuously being paused. It's time for you to sing your song. Sing your song, Capricorn. Okay, so What's your present energy? 10 of Cups. Yeah, I know y'all seen how that car flew out. It flipped. It did a backflip. 10 of Cups, baby. Cause you in 10 of Cups, it's over this. You over it. Look how this covers up everything in that never-ending story. I want it. I got it. Dripping like water. I want it. I got it. Dripping like water. I want it. I got. Okay. I'm 3-eyed. Because your present energy is like, give me me. Give me me. I need all of me. I want some milk and cookies to go with my milk and honey. Bring the cookies to go with the milk and honey. Matter of fact, make it a deluxe turtle brownie. Add in extra walnuts, homemade vanilla ice cream on the side, drizzled in warm honey and fudge, with a cup of cold, clear, crystal spring Fiji water to help me wash it down. Alongside the option of the milk, because I can get that too. I need me. High five. Boom. High five. Cause period. Cause what's in the near future? They played with you. I was finna get started. The near future. Queen Tings, Queen Tings, Queen of Pentacles. Baby, you're looking like it. You're walking like you talk it. I ain't gotta say nothing else. Cause I ain't got to. Cause you see me. And I'm about that life. Santa baby. What's your power right now? 6 of Swords. Go watch this Pisces full moon is the beam me up moon for the Capricorns. It's a lot. The stars are aligning. Make sure you watch the Pisces full moon. 6 of Swords. I tried to walk it away. Look, you left it alone. You left it alone. You left it alone. You walked away from the never-ending story. Your power is right now leaving it all behind. Just like eating you a little mushroom off of the Mario Brothers. Level up. Over it. Stop like right now at this very moment, like how all this energy is just permeating. Like at this point in your life, you really have to force yourself into a state of depression because you're really over it. You're really over just not popping your shit. I know I was. You have to let it go. Like, let it go. Let it go. So, how do people see you? How is you looking to the folks right now? How is Capricorn being viewed right now? How is Capricorn being viewed right now? The Empress, you're looking real abundant. You're looking real fertile. You're looking like somebody want to put a baby in. You probably just had a baby too. Probably just birthed something beautiful. But you're looking like, I love her cause she got her own. She don't need mine. She said leave mine alone. There ain't nothing that's more some sex than a woman that won't but don't need me. I love her cause she got her own. Don't have me on here singing all night, cause I will. What's in your hopes? What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for at this time, Capricorn? The moon. That what's ever been in the dark comes to the light, and that is like truly like you're hoping that your intuition continues to lead the way is what I immediately got. But and to me, this is giving even more relevancy to this moon right now, this Pisces moon, because a lot of the cards in this spread is definitely connecting to the Pisces reading for this full moon today. So yeah, you're hoping that that dark side of you, that darkness, that depressive energy, that energy of confusion and anxiety, you know, that you're able to really see the lessons behind it. You're able to really shine light on that part of self that is in close relation to your demise. You know, like, when did you make this story the story of your life? What trauma led you to this relationship that you, with yourself, with your mind, with your mentality? You know, you're hoping that you make peace with that. And I'm hearing with this full moon you will, because, you know, it's power in doing the work. When you walk away, in order to walk away, you have to see it. So you have to see through it. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know, when you really done with a guy, you take the rose quartz glasses off and you see them for the reality of who they are. And it's not until that moment that you were able to walk away, because you choose self. You choose to be one with the truth. Okay? So it's like shining a light on yourself. It's a very reflective time. What's in your fears? 5 of Cups. You don't want to be alone. Well, it's just, you know, you don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to be disappointed. Okay? And you don't want to feel, you know, it's this energy of looking at all the cups and the people and situations you poured into, and you don't even have your eyes on, you know, the 2 cups that you still got behind you that's ready to be poured in, you know? So it's, you don't want to be disappointed and left looking like, what the fuck? You know, you don't want to, it's almost like the energy of like, you fear surrendering to the possibility of this life, because it's like a part of you don't want to feel goofy. Like, because you're so physical, you're so materialistic. And I'm not saying materialistic in a bad way. It's just that you really like to see the actualization of everything first. So it's like, I don't want to be disappointed by, you know, walking away from this person, or walking away from the, you know, the story. Your never ending story could be one that's attached to someone else, if that's your case. Or it's just that fear of creating a new story for yourself, you know, like, you know, not getting too woo-wah-wah with it to the point where you're stepping into an illusion. It's almost, you know, it's that the fear of stepping out of this story that you tell yourself that's really anchored in you always on the back end of some bullshit, and actually implementing a new story that is one that actually grants you fulfillment. But it's almost like you're telling yourself it's too good to be true. And when you think of that, that's what it will be. And that's why you keep running back to this never-ending story. But let that go. You don't, it can't be too good to be true if you don't look behind you and see what you ain't picking up. Pick your bag, lady. Drop the 3 old bags and pick up 2 new bags. 2 new, emotionally fulfilling, spiritually and physically fulfilling big bags. Step out them old bags, step into your new bags. All right, what's the overall outcome? Let's wrap this up. What's the overall outcome for Capricorn during this transit? The 6 of Wands. Baby, you're gonna be the dun, 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 dun. Oh shit, I started thinking here comes the bride. So you might be getting engaged this month, or you might be meeting a soulmate this month, but you gonna be, hey, from up here. Hey y'all, thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Ashe, 6 of Wands, you're gonna be straight. Congratulations. We're gonna wrap it up with speaking life into what you know you truly deserve and desire, the energy that you're really in right now, which is this 10 of Cups double confirmation energy from the land of milk and honey. 51 50. See, you used to go on 50-50, but you finna, ooh, I'm not gonna say that. I was finna get too ratchet. It ain't 51. It's finna be 51-50, which you only had me. I keep wanting to go too far. Don't go too far. All right. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity. Nurturing abundance. Trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time of your life, Capricorn. Enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude. Okay. That feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in both ways, tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Nourish. Get you some nourished body butter out of the Zane Organics cupboard. Link below to enhance the synergy. I got you. Sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers. Sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you now to savor. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. There's only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary in the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. And I said that in the Pisces. Go watch that video. When you find this direction, you automatically step into prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace your destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. Protection message. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly. Before the feelings return, and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling, and this is tapping on the energy of that never-ending story. Or you may use the light and choose to surrender to spirit. Now is the time for practicing extreme self-care. If you can, do so before you engage in behaviors you'll regret later. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Pisces, full moon is here. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. May you finish your song. Burn up that never-ending story. Grab a pen. Write a new one. And open up to the worthiness of that land of milk and honey, because that's the energy that's being supported. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, and comments, and I will catch you in the next video. Happy September, Capricorn.